Hi, my name is Lyric, and today we are continuing with the series, Christian, A Comprehensive History, Part 12. Oh god, I am terrified. I am terrified beyond belief. Um, so, I don't even know. We've been going on a downward spiral. As always, I'm always so terrified to see what's gonna happen next. Go watch the rest of the series. Both the series itself first, and then my reactions after. Let's get into it. The music. The music gets more sinister sounding each time. Because you add the music to the context, everything happening, it just sounds more sinister every time.
What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Part 12, man. Part 12.
On April 1st, 2009, Encyclopedia Dramatica announced that they removed the Chris Chan page from the site, expressing regret for portraying him in the negative light and apologizing for any abuse or harm they may have caused. But
They
since
should
this
have.
was an April Fool's Day prank,
Yeah, I was to say that's what they actually should have done. But yeah, I would say that's definitely not real.
the page was restored the following day. On the 6th, Chris re-engaged in communications with Joshua Martinez via AOL Instant Messaging. He apologized for the negative things he said about Martinez on ED and claimed that he was a changed man. Christian also told him that he credited Ivy for the rectification of his biological clock, which was the term he used to describe his sleeping pattern. Joshua claimed that he
Biological
was
clock.
friends with noted Disney actress Vanessa Hudgens.
Kinda cool.
Joshua claimed
Biological
that he was
clock.
friends with
Kinda
noted
makes sense.
Disney actress Vanessa Hudgens. She apparently even chatted with Chris using Joshua's account, when in reality, it was Joshua who was playing the part of Vanessa. She claimed that she was interested in offering an acting role in her movie to Chris, but she needed further proof of his acting talent. He said that he would think of a sufficient way to audition for her. Christian's aversion to messaging over the internet had lasted only a month. 10 days after his so-called last video on YouTube, Christian created a new account called C. Chan Sonichu.
Never learns.
A new video update on his
Never
life.
learns.
Well, the Sonichu and Rose 2 site is back up again. The address is quickville.com. And I'd like to thank my sweetheart Ivy for her most heartfelt emotional support.
He literally said it at the end, like the last video. Keep making the same mistakes. Keep making YouTube videos. Going back at the trolls. Keep making videos for his sweetheart. All the same cycle, man. It's all the same cycle.
And for fixing my biological clock.
Fixing my biological clock,
And also would
man.
like to thank God Jesus, our God,
One word.
our Lord and Savior, for their support as well. I pray to them every day, and I am guided by Jesus. And it's with the inspirations I feel I will continue the comic, about 3 pages a day, unless something comes up. We will be seeing many new things. The website will be better. I can feel the cosmos. Peace.
Oh god.
Behind the scenes, Christian had been telling Ivy that his mother had been having reservations about doing his laundry because his recent outbursts of stress and emotion often manifested themselves in short spurts of uncontrollable self-defecation. His doctor had suggested that he consider wearing liners, or what Chris called butt garments, but he protested, stating that they were made for babies.
Well,
on Easter Sunday, Christian uploaded Sonichu episode 19 onto his quickville.com website, albeit not fully colored or retyped. Episode 19, Date Ed, aka Dating Education, even though the idea sounds dated, was meant to showcase how Christian's proposed dating education class would play out in a classroom environment. The story begins in Quickville University, where the aforementioned class will be taught by a character based on Sarah Jackson, Miss Jackass, whose name is a blend word based on the surname Jackson and the reverse spelling of Sarah. She informs the class that for starters, she will be handing out Barbara dolls for the men and Robert dolls for the women. Miss Jackass gives advice originally provided by 9-year-old Alec Grevin in his book, How to Talk to Girls. Some of those in attendance include members of the Chaotic Combo, some of the main characters from the
Look at the
animated
All-Star game
series
over here.
South Park, Ivy, and notably 2 new Pokemon-inspired characters, Reginald Sneasel and Ivy's original creation,
Reginald
Layla
Sneasel.
Flaffy.
Okay.
Ivy and Chris, who is still in the time void, simultaneously have the same dream where God and Jesus tell Chris that Ivy is a sweetheart to be and is the one who will fix his biological clock. God also foretells of the vanquishing of 4-cent garbage, which would allow Christian and Ivy to live together in peace. As Ivy's vision ends, Miss Jackass informs the class that all of them have been matched with other classmates of the opposite gender, and they are given their own personalized screen names along with the screen name of the person with whom they are matched. They are instructed to converse with each other anonymously via online instant messaging. Afterwards, Punchy attempts to buy a soda from the vending machine, but he only has W quarters, whereas the machine only takes C quarters. It is established that the value of 10 C quarters equates to 1 W quarter. The following day, the pupils have their
You guys
first
got the whole
ID
currency
class,
system and
in
everything.
which they chat with each other online. Reginald is jealous of Punchy for being paired up with Layla, his crush. Wild and Simone discover that they have been talking with each other, and they fall in love. Meanwhile, Punchy and Layla go out on a date to McDonald's, while Reginald dejectedly watches on. Angelica comes to comfort him. After a brief chat, they fall for each other. As the 3 new couples watch the sunset, Ivy sits alone, waiting for Christian's eventual appearance in her life. On the final day of the class, the teacher's sister,
He drew her
Rita
stacked, bro.
Jackass,
Goddamn.
informs the pupils that her sibling was killed in an automobile accident involving a truck. She proceeds to hand out the final results of the exam. The lowest grade in the class belonged to Clyde Raymond Quash.
Quash.
Later that day, Chris posted a video in which he states that Sonichu episode 19 has been completed and talks about
We on episode 19 at this point?
Ivy's pets.
My heartfully dedicated to my sweetheart, Ivy. I love you, Ivy. And also, she wanted me to dedicate to her pet hermit crab.
Pet
Have fun.
hermit crab.
Yeah, hermit crab. How cute. Okay.
Okay.
I also want to take a moment to reflect in memory of past Gal Pal or Charles, still rumors are flying about. But anyway, the one who passed away, Sarah Jackson. Moment of silence for Sarah J.
Moment of silence, everybody.
Oh, cool.
Y'all ever had to cough during the moment of silence? It happened to me a few days ago, bro. I could not stop myself from coughing. Like, it's one of those coughs that you like couldn't legitimately, your body does not allow you to not cough. And it happened during the moment of silence, and it was really awkward.
Christian filmed an additional video solely dedicated to Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Crass.
Oh, now it's multiple.
Champ. We love you. Can't wait to play with you. Aww.
All right.
Y'all, especially Ivy. Okay, peace.
Chris released yet another video that day, in which he embraces his sex doll Kimmy. Taped over her face is a printout of Ivy's depiction of herself.
Well, here's Ivy. Hi, Ivy.
Oh no.
Love
Oh
you,
no.
Ivy.
Why would you post this, man? Why would you post this? Why would you ever do this? Oh no. Chris, bro, you just said you weren't gonna post YouTube videos, and then not only are you posting YouTube videos, you're posting this.
Good little crabs. Good pets. I love you, Ivy.
He quickly took the video down.
Good. Didn't do much though, because we're seeing it.
Ivy, trust some chout.
What am I looking at?
In his 4th and final video
Happy
of the
Easter,
day,
man.
he imitates a bunny rabbit while dancing the bunny hop for the amusement of Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Look at his room, man. Oh my god. It's starting to look worse and worse each video.
On
We saw his
April
house.
15th,
It's still not as bad as
Chris
the rest of his
resumed
house.
Communications with Vanessa Hudgens via Joshua Martinez's AIM account. Vanessa teased him and tried to make him confess that he would abandon Ivy and have sex with her. After incessantly saying arousing things to him, Chris admitted that she had rigged his erection and had begun
Oh, no.
masturbating. The conversation thus
Oh, no.
turned into a sex chat. Vanessa called him a bitch, and he in response typed out his barks. Christian climaxed
What?
as he exclaimed, "Bam, bam, bam," and in the aftermath,
Bam, bam,
confessed that he
bam.
loved her. He let Ivy know about their interactions.
This is for my sweetest Ivy's eyes only.
2 days later, the miscreants released a series of private, revealing photos and videos of Chris. The first video was requested by Ivy, who wanted Chris to prove that his semen would acquire the taste of the food he ate most often. However, he neglects the objective
What?
of the video as he pours some orange flavor Fanta into his cup of semen.
What? Where did this come from? What? What?
Ivy, orange flavored gum.
That's not what she
Hope you
meant, bro.
enjoyed that.
That's not.
The next video
How did you have a misunderstanding that bad? How did you have a misunderstanding that bad? Well, I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what she was wanting. She, This video is mostly chill. Then he just, in like 5 seconds, he just casually went over how he just drank his own semen. What?
video was commissioned by Vanessa Hudgens, which features a completely naked Christian pretending to slow dance with Ivy in his bathtub.
Oh yeah, come on, let's go do it in the bedroom. Let's go.
I don't want to see this. I'm so glad that you
As
doesn't
retribution
allow
for
this.
the adulterous nature of his interactions with Vanessa, Ivy forced Chris to film himself spanking himself.
What? I
Still
don't want to
feeling the
listen to
issue was
this.
Unresolved, Ivy ordered Christian to take photos of himself wearing a pair of adult diapers, which were sent to
No.
him by a
Oh
troll.
no, why is this one not
Ivy's
so
roommates
blurred, man?
suggested that he write "unfit for collection" on the crotch area of his diapers. In order
What?
to still appear appealing to Ivy, he decided to take a
No.
couple of snaps while licking
No.
his medallion and winking at the camera. On the day of the
No.
leaks, Chris had another chat with Vanessa. This time, he rejected her advances. Nevertheless, he attempted to arrange a date with her at a McDonald's in Charlottesville. The next day, Christian uploaded a video on YouTube in which he apologizes to and expresses his devotion for Ivy, who is represented by his sex doll.
Ivy, I promise you. I promise you my undying love and devotion.
That's kind of ironic saying that promising your love when you to a depiction of her when the depiction you have of her is literally a sex doll.
I promise you my heart.
It and ironically reveals like his true intentions.
And all my romantic ways, and all my emotions, my undying emotions, they belong only to you. I swear in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, maybe I would never, ever leave you.
How did you get a fake girlfriend? He thinks it's a real girlfriend, but a fake girlfriend, and then you still cheat on her. I don't understand that.
So much. Mm. Never leave me, Ivy. I will never leave you. I love you too much.
In another video, also uploaded on April 7th,
Why would you upload these things publicly? I don't understand.
Christian recites Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 through 30 from the Bible, which reference adultery, and further elaborates on his affair with Vanessa Hudgens.
I have sinned, and I have made a terrible mistake.
At least he's admitting
I
to
cheated on
it.
my sweetheart, Ivy.
Nothing he was glossing
The other
over.
day when I was chatting on instant message with Vanessa, she played with me, but to get me by telling me about how she was playing with herself and whatnot, and trying to turn me on. But for a while, I resisted by talking about Ivy and my promises to her, and I just didn't know how to react. So eventually, I caved in. Even though I was typing in Vanessa, I was actually shouting out Ivy. I repent. I wish to repent my sin in front of everyone who is watching this, and especially my sweetest Ivy. Ivy, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Once again, why would you post this publicly? No reason to post this publicly.
And I also want to bring up another thing that comes to my mind.
Oh
The
God.
trolls that are calling me and telling me that Ivy is a troll, she is not, because I have heard her voice. I've heard her voice for over a month, and she is true in her voice and in her heart. I know.
You said this about every girl that came before.
Even though she requested the recent items of question, sensual stuff, videos and pictures.
And it got leaked, so do you not...
I am being punished.
Do you not connect the dots?
Trolls are getting their hands on them. So,
Can you not connect the dots here? Like,
of all that is holy and good.
he'll never... I don't think... I think we're gonna go the entire series without him ever connecting the dots. Of just, like, how he's in a repeated cycle. I don't think he'll ever connect the dots.
Please, leave us alone, you trolls. Leave us alone. I have so much to live for. And I'd be a fool to lose to give up Ivy. I will never give her up.
Are you never gonna let her down?
2 days later, Trolls leaked the unreleased comeback album by
Are you
Christian.
never gonna run around or desert you?
Which was largely inspired by Christian's relationship with Ivy. In fact, she is the subject of most of the songs on the album, including...
Would this be considered outsider music?
Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin. Just for the very first time.
I'll Never Leave You, Ivy, based on Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights.
Oh, Ivy, it's me, I'm Christian, I've come home, and I'll never leave you in any way.
And I'm Sexy for My Ivy, sung over Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Yes, Ivy, you see these shackles, Ivy, I'm your slave.
When can I watch? Fantana needs to review these.
It's just that no one makes me feel.
Throughout mid to
Bangers.
April, Chris
Fire.
continued to chat with Vanessa, attempting to arrange their first meeting. They agreed to meet at James Madison University, where Chris would arrive with a specially made sign, waiting for her to notice him. He also wore the hat he had won for his entry in the Parappa the Rapper contest, to make himself more identifiable. However,
Of course.
she never showed up. In one AIM chat,
Makes sad.
Christian claimed that he saw her once, and even called out her name, but apparently she didn't hear, and he regrettably didn't get up from his seat to meet her. As punishment for not meeting up with Vanessa Hudgens, Joshua forced Christian to go have dinner with him at TGI Fridays, and have him pay the bill for the both of them. This happened
Odd
several
punishment.
times. On one occasion, Christian lamented that he didn't have any money because he had already spent his weekly allowance on their last dinner together. As a result, Joshua ordered and paid for himself, leaving Chris to watch. On April 23rd, Christian released a video in which he mocks and physically threatens Clyde Cash.
Oh, Mr. Clyde.
Oh, great.
I
Not
have
something
a
we would not
message
expect at this
for
point.
you in response to the one you sent to me recently. Basically, this is the impression I got from your message.
Oh, look at me! I feel like a silly man. Look at me! Don't look at my silly bra. Look at my silly dick. Mommy, I am the troll. I should be trolling. I should be trolling against everybody. Look at me! I stepped down into an island or something.
Great subtitling.
Oh, you took out my silly bra. See my silly bra? I can kick it in. Yeah! I'll punch you in the face. Yeah! Ready? I throw something at you. Bam! Bam!
Oh, and how about this? I get angry! I will call you out, Mr. Cass! I will call you out!
This man's angry.
Come on, troll man. Come out of your trollster's paradise. I'll give you a beatdown. You don't like that? Yeah.
Why are you talking like a James Bond build in the 1950s?
Well, Clyde, I'll be calling you out.
Hey, come over here, Clyde.
I know
I'll
you're
knock you
in the neck of
out.
the woods somewhere, so
Come here, Sonny.
just come right on out, find me. Peace.
The following day, he uploaded a video of his hypothetical marriage proposal to Ivy, while Christian's
Just come right on out, find me. Peace.
The following day, he uploaded a video of his hypothetical marriage proposal to Ivy, while Christian's cover of Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now plays in
God.
the background.
My sweetest Ivy, you mean the whole world to me. You have changed me and formed me into such a more sociable, much better, more humble human being. I'll never forget that, and I owe you so much.
So emotional.
I stand here today just one simple question.
Will you do me the honor of being my wife, my sweetest Ivy?
The days in the sun were so cruel.
What follows is a recording of a short comic which later came to be known as Sonichu Special 2, or The Wedding Comic, which depicts Christian and Ivy's wedding.
I like all the covers are
On the
just a
same
song
day,
with him singing
Chris
over it.
uploaded a video of himself singing a song that he composed himself called I Got a Fish.
I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish?
April 27th also marked the day that
Alright
the
then.
miscreants leaked several more private videos of Chris. These were
Oh,
originally
God.
sent to Joshua Martinez with the intention of giving them to Vanessa Hudgens as part of Chris's audition process. First was a batch of videos which starred a shirtless Chris who attempts to display his physical prowess through a myriad of means, including pretending to play Guitar Hero.
Now this will get you
lifting
auditions,
an
okay?
empty office chair above his head.
Hello.
And finally lifting
That's a
the
powerful
same
man right
office
there.
chair with the addition of a basket containing books and other heavy objects.
I was still a man from Nantucket.
Okay then.
And now for something completely different.
The leak also
No.
featured a video called Quick Flying Elephants.
My guy got some
Video
yitties,
features
bro.
A completely naked Christian running rampant around his room, playing with his toys, and yelling out seemingly random jokes and references from TV shows such as Monty Python and Ed, Ed and Eddie, in an attempt
Yeah,
to
he's
demonstrate
officially lost his
personal
mind.
brand of random access humor.
I'm a woodpecker.
He's definitely lost his mind at this point.
The following day, Christian was told by Ivy that one of her pupils, a Chinese girl named Ching Chong, had seen the April 16th leak
Come on, man. Come on.
of Christian's private photos and videos on Encyclopedia Dramatica and was apparently scarred by them. In response, he made a captain's log explaining the videos.
You know that, first off, the one with the Navy being drunk.
Why did you do that? Why would you ever
Good
do
idea,
this?
but,
No, it's not.
you
No, why
know,
would it
you
ever
don't
be a
have
good
to do it
idea?
if you don't like it, but I recycle my own semen because, you know,
Doesn't make any sense.
yes, I do masturbate. I'm not ashamed to admit it. As a lot of guys, I'm sure, have done the same thing in their time. Basically, into the cup, and I recycle it. So that way, I won't lose any unborn children.
Not how that
So
works.
then I can also
Not even
still,
close to that
have
works.
a good semen count.
No.
Keep maintaining.
Not how that
by
works,
recycling
bro.
that. Anyway, from after that, the second topic, the
Yeah.
One
Can you
where
please?
I
Can you
thank
please explain
myself.
this one?
I just I was doing that for fun because sometimes I do
What?
random silly crazy things, and
For fun.
sometimes
Okay.
adults feel pleasure from pain, even when they do it to
Why would you
themselves.
record it though? That's the
I mean,
part I'm
not
questioning.
to a point where they kill themselves. I mean, just like spanking is generally a popular type thing amongst adults.
What am I looking at, man?
And then the third topic, which was the photographs of me in adult diapers.
Yeah.
Yes, I did get free sampling of diapers from a troll, but regularly I do not use them. But I just felt like trying a pair on.
Just for
And it
shits
was
and gigs,
okay.
you know?
Not a big deal. It's
Not a big deal, you
just,
know?
But I would not wear them on a daily basis. I wear briefs. I wear regular briefs. And sometimes I do. I get very stressed out from people who yell at me or misunderstand me or talk bad about me.
That's understandable,
Between
but
that and other real life stresses, it just builds up, and sometimes I just have to, it just comes out that I sometimes accidentally poo my pants. But I mean,
Alright,
who
alright.
hasn't in their lifetime? I mean, pooed their childhood diapers, much less pooed their underwear. At least
Can't
once in their
can't
lifetime. I mean,
can't
we're
say I
all
have in
human.
recent years though.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be ashamed of, man.
To make it perfectly clear that I am a healthy, growing, sane, and sound-minded adult
Those
individual.
last two are really
And I
really
should
questionable at
continue
this
to
point.
be treated and respected as an equal among the human population, just as anybody else.
An hour later, he uploaded
Alright.
another video in which he denies claims that Ivy is a troll.
Ivy is not a troll. She is real, she is true, and she is my sweetheart. We are going to be together in the near future, and we are going to have sex. We're going to lose our virginities to each other. And it's going to be awesome.
Great.
And just so you know, the previous video was also dedicated to a little girl who accidentally found the ED page. Her name was Shing Chong.
Of course, of course.
That's it. That's it. Ivy is real. We are going to be together forever.
What is with this varying
I can
video
feel the
quality?
cosmos.
Like this one's so much less quality. You can feel the cosmos.
Captain Log, start date April 29th, 2009.
I'm two
The
at this
next
point.
day, Chris addresses the development of his comic.
I want to apologize for the delay in uploading of any new comic pages. I assure everyone in my fan base that the comic pages are being drawn, and I'll have them uploaded as soon as possible.
Let's go.
And if possible, colored and retyped. So I thank everyone for their patience and their loyalty and whatnot. I'm about to go get my
Of
haircut.
course, man.
Peace.
Later that day, the miscreants leaked Sonichu Special 3, which documented Chris and Ivy's wedding night and their first time making love. The newlyweds arrive at the Double Quick Hotel and settle in for the night in their penthouse suite, which is equipped with at least 5 complimentary lavender-scented Glade plug-in air fresheners. For the depiction of the love scene, Ivy had instructed Chris to truthfully represent his real-life penis. Hence, the penis
What?
scene in the comic was produced by Christian pressing his own penis down onto the page and tracing around it, making it disproportionately large compared with the rest of his character's body.
I mean,
As
yeah.
they begin to have sex, they transform into Chris Chan Sonichu and Princess Ivy, respectively.
Why would you ever
Thank
do this?
God as
What?
they simultaneously climax. The comic concludes with the couple having a chicken dinner while drinking quick orange soda, served in wine glasses.
Okay.
Also on that day, Christian uploaded 2 short videos. The first, Shut Up Brain, highlighted the fact that Chris's brain remained active long after his desired bedtime.
Shut up! Shut up, Brain! Shut up! Shut up, Brain! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
In the second video, Wake Up Brain, Chris blames his brain for his slowness of thought.
I need you to give me some thoughts, some rational thoughts for the situation that's at hand. Come on, Brain, wake up. Quit falling asleep on me. You really put me in an awful situation when you fall asleep on me. Wake up. Come on, wake up. You better wake up or I'm going to accidentally give myself amnesia one of these moments.
On April 30th, Christian had his last chat with Vanessa Hudgens. She continued to talk about lascivious topics. Chris stated that he was excited about Ivy's visit to Virginia in a few weeks' time, and also
I'm so
admitted
scared.
to owning a fleshlight, which he
What's gonna
received
happen
with
with
the
that?
purchase of a sex doll. She also
Great.
linked to him a gallery of photos of actress Megan Fox, who Chris mistook for Vanessa and told her that she looked attractive. This
Great.
could be explained by the possibility that Christian is afflicted with facial blindness or prosopagnosia, which is not uncommon with persons on the autism spectrum.
Oh, okay. That
On May
makes
1st,
that actually makes
Christian
sense.
posted a video for Ivy in which he describes the activities they will partake in together.
That also explains like before when they were just like, what was it, like Blanca, when they would just show up pictures of different women, and he would just think it's the same woman.
I'm doing this video for you. Oh, we are going to have so much fun together when you and I are together. You know, my mom
My guy's in
and
a
I,
suit. My guy's dripped
my
up.
family and I will come and meet you at the airport.
Oh,
Your
no.
flight, so take you to your
Oh,
hotel
no.
or bring you back to my house.
Please, no.
I mean,
Oh, I
we can
can
hang
feel it
around so much and
building the
spend so many
cringe. What's
fondful
about to happen?
memories.
If they actually
Have
meet
so
her
much fun.
with their family.
Well, let's have a good time together. you know. And we can enjoy a movie in the theater or at home or watch a television rerun. Family Guy. And I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our second time
Eventuality.
together.
Vocabulary, this guy.
I'll do you so many. I'll do my best to pleasure you and keep you satisfied. Miss Biz Ivy, just for you.
Great.
Just for you. I know a number of good positions and massages.
Why would you post this?
And I know a number of places we could walk around at. We can walk about the malls. We could walk about the UVA grounds. Good places where there's plenty of green and sunlight. And we can walk the hermit crabs together.
Walk the hermit crabs,
And,
okay.
wonderful memories. So wonderful memories. We're going to have lots of fun. And I promise I'll remain your good boy forever and for always. And my friends I've been talking to between on the internet and real life, they can vouch for me on how good of a boy I have been.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Being the good boy just for you, Ivy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Look at me smile.
Can't see you smile. The video quality's too bad. It's like 1 pixel.
I ran out of details. I don't know. I guess I'll sing you a song.
No.
She proceeds to sing the Mary Poppins song Jolly Holiday with modified lyrics.
It's the jolly
Great.
holiday with Ivy. The wonder that it's Ivy that I love. I love you so much, Ivy. I love you. I love you. Talk to you later, sweetheart.
Later that day, Chris made a complaint in video form to the makers of Axe body care products, Unilever.
Apparently, it has
What?
come to my attention that a bunch of people of the wrong orientation are
Wrong orientation. What do you mean by that one, Chief?
And by which I mean particularly the
That's what I thought you meant.
homosexuals.
What I thought you meant. Okay.
But thusly, a stereotype has been made apparently. You'd be gay if you wore it. That's so stupid. It's not. It's not true. I'm straight, and I have been using Ats for years. I'm a proud user of Ats, because originally, as it was originally intended for, and I quote, effective deodorant protection designed to seduce the ladies. And then later, when they expanded to the shower gel, they continued with that, saying, hydrates your skin, leaving it so pure that she'll think she's the first to touch it. And then later again in shampoo, it says here, get girl-approved hair. Wash, attract, repeat. Even though the comments sound sexist, as I have learned on their page on Wikipedia, I still feel that it is a big misuse and complete immoral act. That
A
the
moral
homosexuals
act.
take use of the Axe brand, which is dimensionally and originally oriented towards the straight people. Men attract ladies. It means they're straight. They want to attract the ladies. They're straight.
Typically what being straight means.
Wait, okay, I didn't come out right. In any case,
Isn't it cut out? Great.
Axe was originally meant for and should remain only for the straight men who wish to attract the women. It is not meant for a homosexual dude to attract another homosexual dude. Ticks me off. It really does. So,
He
I
sounds like
hope
even he
that,
doesn't believe what he's saying.
However, the company who creates the Axe products see this video on the YouTube. Also, I would like them to, I would sound like some kind of bad person if I tell them to not sell it to the homosexuals, but it should be more obvious in the package that it is meant for straight people. And also, I would like to make the following statement to all homosexuals who dare use
Who
it.
dare?
You homosexuals, stay off of our apps.
He followed up with another video in which
Great.
he reads out his handwritten letter addressed to the Unilever company, voicing his concerns about acts and their reputation amongst the homosexual population.
I write this letter today with concern of hearing that the homosexual population wear the axe by spray as often as or greater than the straight people, like myself. I would ask to ban sale of and use of the product from the homos, but that would be retarded. Instead, I
Very professional
respectfully
wording here.
request that on the package a statement such as designed only for straight-oriented men, or something strongly similar. Please make this so, and please do not try to blow me off for having an opinion about the product, or having an opinion about the homosexuals, because I do not care much about them.
Well, we've learned.
Sincerely,
We've learned.
Christian Winston Chandler, proud, straight, male, axe user.
Inspired by Vanessa's claim
Okay.
that she contributed to her own Wikipedia article herself, Chris decided
no.
to register as Wikipedia user Chris Chan Sonichu and used his own user page to write a Wikipedia article about himself. The use of this
No.
space violated Wikipedia's policy due to its explicitly private content and lack of any information pertinent to the Wikipedia project. Chris's only contribution outside of his own article was made in the entry for high-functioning autism, in which he inserted himself into a list of famous people who may have some form of autism. His user page
Wow.
was promptly deleted by an administrator, under the impression that it was written by a troll. However, this was proven to be not the case, as in a video dated May 3rd, Christian asks for his Wikipedia user page to be restored.
I have recently started and completed a whole bunch of truth and honesty about myself in my very own Wikipedia page. But then recently I hear from my sweetheart who looked it up, said that apparently the text was released by the admin saying that I was not important enough. But I'm going to go back on there and undo what they did, get all the honest truth about myself put back up, and also I have the support. Also, I have
Chris Chan actually, at this point, he definitely is on the list of famous people who have autism on that Wikipedia page, 100%.
I mean, I have my own wide fan base from my Sonic Shoot and Rose Chew. I have contributed a lot more to my local society than you can ever imagine.
Local society.
I mean, I made the good grades in the high school and in the college and whatnot. I have done a lot of good, honest volunteer work at the Pokemon Trading Card Game League before I got kicked out last June in 2008 by that jerk Michael Snyder. But anyway, let's keep my let's keep my Wikipedia page up and going strong, because I have contributed a lot to society, a lot more than anybody can think.
A lot to society.
And also, listen to my ancestry. My ancestor, aunt likewise, is Anne Boleyn. So I'm descended all the way back to Mary Boleyn. Think about that, Wikipedia. Think about that. So don't take me down again. I am well worthy. Y'all have a good day now. Peace.
Inspired by this latest turn of events, Cogsdev founded the Wikipedia, an entire Wikipedia-style website created for the purpose of allowing Christian to edit it in whatever way he pleased. It was around this time that Joshua Martinez sold Christian a PlayStation Portable at an inflated price, claiming that it was equipped with special features. Due to this incident, Chris was finally convinced by his pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, to talk about Joshua's actions to his parents. They decided that they would all go to the police to report Martinez's swindling scheme. While at the police station, Rocky attempted to have all trolls and online friends involved investigated, including Ivy, whom she considered to be a troll as well. This went against the Chandler's wishes to handle the trolling situation on their own. When Ivy found out about this, she broke up with Christian, citing his infidelity as the sole reason. He
I mean,
called her
fair.
non-stop for 2 days after the
Even if he
breakup,
was real.
which led to her calling Bob one last time to inform him of the situation. During the call, Bob revealed that they had been saving money to visit Ivy at Boston University, but ultimately canceled the trip when the parents found out that Chris had been using their credit cards for online
no.
purchases without informing them and stealing large sums of money out of Barbara's
No.
purse. Bob said
No,
that because of the recent
Chris.
events, Barbara had threatened to kill herself. He
Oh
ultimately
my God.
decided that he would handle Joshua by himself due to his lack of trust for the police and his own son's thievery. As for the trolls, Bob was convinced that Megan Schroeder, whom he dubbed that cruel German girl, was behind all of the harassment. Despite all his pleas for her to
Oh,
reconsider,
no.
for Chris and his family needed all the help they could get, Ivy insisted that the relationship was over and cut all ties with the Chandlers. On May 5th, the video in which Chris talks about recycling semen, spanking himself, and his fecal incontinence was linked on the news oddity website fark.com and gained over 200,000 views in 24 hours.
Oh
3 days
God.
later, it was posted on the Awful Vision section of somethingawful.com. More and more unsuspecting viewers began to happen upon Christian's internet antics. A few days later,
Downward
the
spiral.
hosts of the Toucher and
The
Ridgely
more people know about Chris Chan, the worse.
show, a Boston area radio show on WBCN, featured some of Chris's recent videos and discussed the growing awareness of the Chris Chan lore.
Here is the deal. We got sent a email from a guy who said, look, this is the most disturbing thing I've seen in a really long time. What the F is up with this guy? He's got 1 million videos up on the internet, and he also apparently has a comic book that he draws and puts up on the internet. Oh boy. Which is, I don't even want to get into, but if what I read is true, it's horribly disturbing.
You know how
I
we
mean,
foretold
yeah.
the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together.
Understandable reaction, can't lie.
I love you so much.
Oh no, why is he becoming famous or infamous? This is gonna make things so much worse, bro. Like, this was like, what, a radio show they said? And they were playing Chris Chan videos to, like, make fun of him. Things are only getting worse. Things are only getting worse, man. Oh no, this is gonna make things so much worse. No, 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 no.
I got go away. I know. I got
Chris was also featured on The Kevin and Bean Show on California's K-Rock FM.
I recycle
Multiple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I recycle it.
It seems to me, I think this is a rule of thumb. Nothing that comes out of the body needs to be saved or recycled or treasured, right?
Just let it go.
This is taking recycling maybe a little too far, is what we're saying.
Later on, he was discussed on the XM Satellite radio show, Opie and Anthony.
Three radio
My own
shows.
semen.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. He recycles it.
Yeah.
No, bro, this one video has made things so much
So,
worse.
now,
Because everyone knows
does he
more,
eat it?
way more people are knowing about it.
But he recycles other people's too. Look at him.
He's toys in his room.
He's a little nerdy kid with a
Yeah.
controller.
He
He's
retarded?
He's definitely prematurely balding. And he's got big glasses. And he seems to be a little effeminate. Xbox controller of some sort. And action figures all over the place.
Yeah.
Over his room that is obviously in his parents'
The
house.
man's a complete asshole.
Yeah.
Let's find out more.
On May 11th, Christian wrote an essay titled Chris Chan's Heroic Dream for Our Community, Now and in the Future. The Solution, Dating Education, in which he discussed the possible benefits of a dating education class. It was entered into the 2009 Community Support Contest, but did not win. 3 days later, Christian created a new account on ED, Chris Chan Sonichu, and made the following post on the Chris Chan Talk page on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I have learned that there was a connection between her and a state in Washington where some of you have been lurking, and that she was not found in any public records. It took me a week to recover from the crestfallen emotions, but I'm moving on with my life. Also, you'll have to catch me IRL only to troll me any further. Do you dare?
I feel like they're not going to have to do that, but even if they do have to do that, they 100% will do that. We've already seen
Peace out,
this.
Christian Weston Chandler. On May 15th, Chris removed all videos concerning Ivy, leading Clyde Cash to publicly announce that the Chris and Ivy relationship was over. On the same day, Quickville.com was hacked, and text was edited to berate Chris for his
always.
unwillingness to finish
Always.
Sonichu Issue 9. Over the course of the following few days, the website was further vandalized, with images of Joshua Martinez and Vanessa Hudgens, and text insinuating that they had sex. The site was further altered with an insertion of a doctored photograph
Bro, how hard is it to get a good password, man?
of Christian attending a gay pride parade. The recent burst of attention Christian had gotten was unfortunately not because of Sonichu, but rather his own unusual actions.
Yeah.
In any case, he paid
He's
little
become
attention.
this right here, because before it was a lot of the trolling, and the trolling did cause a lot of this, but in this episode it was a lot of what he did specifically that
Thousands
caused a bunch of
eyes
this.
watching him, and he simply carried on with his life, undoubtedly to encounter more trolls, sweethearts, challenges, and challengers.
Oh my god, what a great ending. Alright, so that was the end of Chris Chan at Comprehensive History Part 12. Yeah, him becoming more recognizable. Let's wait for the whole thing to go up. Him becoming way more recognizable now. He's been on multiple. That video of his went viral for all the wrong reasons. I feel like he's just never gonna learn, and the mistakes are just gonna keep getting worse. They're just gonna keep getting worse. Yeah. So, like in this video if you and comment something if you would like to see me continue the series. We'll go on to part 13 next week. Yeah. Bye.